Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. First up, food. Mallory made this pizza and it looks awesome. We also got new kinds of mushrooms, so I'm pretty excited. You're probably saying, I thought you guys were going to eat out for the next several days because of all of Mallory's gift certificate things. Well, we were going to go to Firehouse tonight, and then whenever Mal got home she looked at the email, and apparently you have to do it on your actual birthday. On the birthday. You can't do it within the week or within the month or anything like that. So, no Firehouse, which kind of sucks. Now, we still have the Red Robin coupon, so we will be going to Red Robin sometime this week, and that's good until the end of the month. But we'll probably go this week, because I love excuses to eat Red Robin. Today sucked for many reasons, but the biggest reason was related to YouTube. I recently learned, just earlier today, that apparently Shadow of the Colossus 11 did not process correctly and did not have HD. And I was like, awesome. How fantastic. I uploaded two Skyrims today, 53 and 54. I upload 53, and then I upload 54. 54 gets HD before 53. I wait around for a while. 53 doesn't get HD, so I have to delete them both and re-upload them both. Talk about the most frustrating thing ever. Then, to make it worse, after 53 comes out, right after 53 comes out, YouTube breaks. Just straight up breaks. The edit button doesn't work. You can't claim videos. You can't do pretty much anything. And I have 54 sitting there, and I want to bring it out, and I can't. It was supposed to come out at noon, and it didn't come out until, well, to be honest, I don't know when it came out, because I had it set to come out at noon, and it didn't come out at noon. I waited around until 12:30, it didn't come out. I took a nap, woke up around maybe 2:30 or 3, and it had come out, so I don't know when it came out. But yeah, that sucked. Anyway, things are pretty normal now. We got started opening the mail yesterday. We are going to continue opening the mail today, but not until I eat some pizza, because quite honestly, I have not had enough to eat today. Anyway, without further ado, we are going to open some mails. We're going to be opening 3 letters today, just because we actually have even more mail coming, and there's more and more and more. So we're going to limit it to 3 letters, and then we'll open the rest probably tomorrow or something. The first letter is from Mike in Athens, Wisconsin. Do you know where that is?
Actually, I don't.
Really? It's postmarked from Milwaukee, so it's probably somewhere near Milwaukee. It actually says Mike B on the envelope, which makes me think of Mike D from the Beastie Boys. You're not familiar. My name is Mike D, and I'm about to get money. Pulled out the jammy, aimed it at the sky. Yelled, stick 'em up and let 2 fly. Anyway. Dear Stephen, thanks for doing the LP on Magic the Gathering. You got me back into playing again. I didn't play it too much because I didn't have a deck of my own. I just used other people's decks. I had cards but no deck. My brother-in-law helped me build a deck from my cards. From the deck he helped build, and watching your LP, I've made multiple decks now. A black-red, a white-blue, and 2 green decks. I've been teaching my wife how to play, and I had her watch your LP on it. I know that it helped her to get the hang of the game better / more than me just explaining it. She enjoys playing with the black deck and I the green. Thanks for doing the LP and for getting me playing again. To show my thanks, I found the rarest of cards and I'm giving them to you. I hope you enjoy them. Open envelope with cards. There's an instruction. It's like letterception. I actually get those jokes now. I used to make those jokes without really understanding. I knew what the reference was, but I hadn't seen the movie. Now we've seen Inception. I can make ception jokes and it's relevant.
Why do you open letters across the top?
What do you mean?
Like that.
How do you open them? Oh, you tear the side. I don't know. I just feel like this is the proper way.
Yeah, but my way is there's less to rip.
Yeah, but what if you accidentally were to tear a part of a letter or something?
I don't, because I stick my finger in there and use it like a letter opener.
Yeah, but... Oh, nice. Oh, man. It's a Steven card, and it might be hard for the flip to pick this up, but I am 1 of each mana. I'm a Steven Legend creature. Flying, haste, double strike. For 1 black mana, I gain fear and vigilance. Any damage done to Steven is reduced to 0. When Steven is summoned, you search your library for Mallory and summon her for no cost. When both Steven and Mallory are on the field, neither can be destroyed. And I'm an XX creature, where X is the number of LPs done or in progress, which is awesome. Mal also costs 1 of each color. Flying Haste First Strike can also gain Fear and Vigilance. When Mallory is summoned, you search your library for Steven and summon him for no cost. When both Mallory and Steven are on the field, all enemy creatures are destroyed. She's also XX, where X is the number of meals made for Steven in a week.
Oh.
Wow. That's bad, because that means sometimes when I would bring you out, you would instantly go to the graveyard. I'm 100% positive that nobody will ever have these cards in their decks. I don't think you'll be able to use them in a game, but I hope that you like them. Keep up the good job with all the LPs that you do. Mike. Mike, these are awesome, and these are actually going to go up into the frame.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they'd go on the board.
Well, they could go up into the board, but we have to stab stuff to go on the board, and these are conveniently card-shaped and will fit into the frame, so we might as well put them into the frame. Also, the frame is done for right now, so I'm going to actually show the frame before we completely obliterate it. This is the current state of the frame. There's a glare, but we have Embor and the Lightning Bolt, Jack Bauer. Some of the stuff has been up here a while, but this is the completed frame because the last card we put in there was in the bottom right slot, which was Corey's, and now we are going to put these cards up the top. So we're technically starting over. Anyway, it's not like that's the first time we've started over. I think this is like the third or fourth time we've started on this frame, but I think it's worth mentioning and worth showing. Anyway, Mike, I appreciate the leather, and I'm glad that you and your wife enjoyed the Magic LP. We're going to move on to the next leather from Bellel. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Bellel in Bayonne. I think I'm pronouncing that right. In New Jersey. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Stephen! I love your videos. I won't lie, I got into you because of Chugga Conroy, but the second I started watching your videos, I fell in love with them. Because of you, I started a channel about Let's Playing. My channel is XHitoBytes. HitoBytes. I may not be pronouncing that correctly. Currently, I just do Let's Plays of Pokemon games. But anyway, I didn't send this letter to get subscribers. I really love your channel, and you better keep up the good work, because if you don't, I will send you hate mail. My favorite Let's Play at the moment is your Sonic Let's Play, because it's funny how you put your wife down whenever you fail. Since I cannot draw, do not judge my failed drawings of you two. Hope you read this letter, and if we ever meet in real life, I will ask for your autograph. You two are the greatest. Thank you for starting an amazing channel. And then we have what I'll call caricatures of us. It says, I know I can't draw. Can you guess who is who? That's pretty awesome, actually. Anyway, Bello/Excedobyte/ I probably can't pronounce either of those correctly. Thank you for the letter. I do appreciate it, and I do appreciate the characters. People don't really need to be concerned whether they can draw or not. They really don't. What they need to do is just try and send it in, because if they do good art, it's good. If they do art that they deem bad, it's still good.
It's still tried, and that's a rule in my art room.
You would get an A in Mallory's art room. The last letter we're going to open up today is from Rachel in Scramton, Pennsylvania. Gonna go down to Scramton, gonna get some scrambled eggs. We're gonna eat them all day. We're gonna get ourselves a cake. We're gonna get really drunk. Then we're gonna get really mean. Then we're gonna go down the street and we're gonna rip out a guy's spleen in Scranton. Welcome to Scranton in Pennsylvania. Welcome to Scranton.
Open it my way.
Oh, this is a long one. Stephen Amau. Hi there, I'm Rachel DeMoose, aka iHeartNinjas24 on the YouTubes. I almost started writing this in cursive, but remembered that you, Stephen, mentioned in a vlog several hundred days ago that you read print way better than cursive. Also, I apologize if my N's look like U's. Also, I knew who you were before I opened your letter because I knew your name because you had posted it in several comments a few hundred days back and talked about some stuff, or maybe posted on the fan page. I don't know, but I knew your screen name by looking at your name. I'll continue. I'm somewhat of a latecomer to the vlog, but I began watching not long after you got married. Hey, a latecomer that came before the Chugga videos came out. I'm like an anomaly or something. If you recall, I recently became active in commenting, especially on older videos because I'm going back through them all. Yes, I do recall. I actually found your LP channel first because I was curious about additional Earthbound LPs and you came up. Your personal connection to the game is, to be honest, so dear to me because I'm in sorta a similar boat. When I was about 12, I'll be 24 in September, I'm Mal's age, I joined a really old-school Yahoo group called the Balter League. We were a bunch of all-ages people posting RPs and threads about the 1995 movie Balto, and every Saturday we'd all convene in MIRC for a weekly TBL chat. We talked about pretty much everything, and we all became really fast friends. We still do this to this day. One of the people happened to live in my hometown in Middleton, New Jersey, and she's now one of my best friends. Interesting anecdote. Said friend, Marley, met one of our fellow TBLers, John, from England in the group and began dating online much like you and Mal. He'll be 28 in August and she'll be 26. They'd visit once, twice a year for 3 to 5 weeks at a time, and they dated for 7 years, 2001 to 2008. I was maid of honor at their wedding in November of 2008. She has since moved to England, and I actually saw them this past December. They came to Jersey, and I happened to be at my father's house. Anyway, back to the original point. I've made several extremely close friendships because of the group, and I have met over 10 TBLers IRL, which is a big deal because lots of us are in other continents. Earthbound happens to be my favorite game, and your story reminded me of mine, and how how powerful something so simple and fun can end up being. If anyone understood your gratitude and love for it, believe me, I absolutely did. I'm so glad you and Mouse stuck it out. You guys and my friends are living proof that long-distance relationships can work with love and determination. Yes, this letter's long, but you said you don't care, so ha! Anyway, I've wanted to do my own LP of Earthbound, but I know it'd be crap on a stick because I've never shot videos like that and haven't used editing software ever. Commentary I can so do, but I just have an extremely mediocre digital camera, and I am not okay with doing a serious LP as opposed to the silly Mario Kart videos on my channel with only mediocre quality. I'm not a Magic player, but sort of love your videos that involve it. Also, I've only seen a couple of your LPs, nothing toward you at all, but I can barely play first-person shooter games myself because I can't aim worth a crap, so I naturally gravitate away. Love, love, love Demo Fridays. You are both fantastic and phenomenal people, as are Dan, Alex, Taylor, Ian, Jarrett, Austin, Jeremy. Yeah, I don't like to leave people out. And your folks, and Rocco, too. Also, today's the Mama George, day 854 video, and it's funny because my brother and I call our father Papa Moose, even though it's Demus. Just has a better ring to it. I may or may not include a doodle of some sort. I can't draw to save my life, but oh well. That's half the fun of it. Question time, yay! Steven, what is your favorite internet meme, other than ones about to beat us? Come on now. What are goals you have for yourself for 2012? Holy crap, the 90s isn't 10 years ago anymore. Lies. Also, do you have a fave Magic card? My favorite internet meme,
You don't say.
I really like the Nicolas Cage you don't say face, because I don't know, I use that in real life sometimes. Either me and Mal will be reading something and I might turn to her and be like, you don't say. Also, X all the things, but that's only because I was reading that blog. Mal found it first. Hyperbole and a half. I was reading that blog before that meme became popular, so when that meme became popular, it was like, hey, it's that meme from that blog we watch. Also, if you haven't read Hyperbole and a half, fantastic. One of the funniest things I've ever read in my life. There's actually been a few that I have cried laughing reading. That doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen. I've been reading and just tears streamed down my face. So funny. Anyway, goals I have for myself in 2012. Eat better, which we've been doing a pretty good job of. Exercise more, which we've been not doing such a great job of, but we're
doing it.
We are doing it, just very small amounts. Also, we're probably going to get more into that into summer. Those are my main goals, I would say. Probably my main goals. Also, do you have a fave Magic card? I would say Lightning Bolt is my favorite Magic card. I really like red, and I like burn spells. Burn spells is when you do like instant damage to something, and doing 3 damage to anything you want for 1 mountain, like instantly at any time, that's awesome. Lightning Bolt's probably my favorite card. Mal, what inspired you to teach? I used to be an education major, and I still love the idea of me teaching. I taught preschool a couple years, and I'm good at it, but discovered my true passion is counseling, mainly adolescent traumas, though I'd see anyone, I'm open to all. Also, what are your personal goals for 2012, if any, of course? So Mal, what inspired you to teach?
I had a professor in college who was really fantastic. He taught photography, and I wanted to teach photography. But I'm teaching elementary right now.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
In time. And what are your personal goals for 2012?
I would like to teach high school. So I'd like to get a job teaching high school.
So your goal this year is to get a new job in a high school?
Yes.
That's your goal. Alrighty then, I'm done. This letter's long. You guys keep on being made of awesome, and I'll keep watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Rachel, or iHeartNinjas24 on YouTube. P.S. Mr. Dyslexic Heart Bear came to my house and says he misses you and the connection you once had. Creepy. Also, I'm including a pastel drawing of sunset on water. Only drawing I can do. I know, oddly specific. That's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I really love things that are like...
colorful.
Really colorful, really saturated, bright. I don't know, I feel attracted to that. Is that like a human nature thing to be attracted to that, or is that mainly me? I don't know. I know some people like darker stuff, but things that are bright and shiny. Shiny is not a good word, but things that are also shiny, I'm attracted to shiny things, but I like things like this. Anyway, Rachel, as you wrote in your letter, no, I do not mind long letters. We love long letters. We love to read what everyone has to say, and I watched you make your journey through the vlogs. I watched your comments, and anytime you had a question, as you know, I responded. I'm glad when anyone goes back and watches it because they get to see how awesome the people who are no longer on the vlog were. Dan and Alex and Taylor and other people to a lesser extent. But I really enjoyed your letter. I like long letters, and it's really interesting to find out not only how people started watching the videos, but what held them, you know, because anyone can stumble across the vlog and then just be like, okay, it's a vlog, and then keep moving. and it's interesting to read, how you felt attracted to the vlog because you had, a similar experience where you're meeting online people and you know that the friendships and the relationships can be, strong as glue. And I really enjoy hearing stories like that. So I'm really glad that you decided to share that. Anyway, with the completion of Rachel's letter, that is going to be it for today. That is all we are opening today. There are more letters, and I'm sure that we'll be getting more soon just because we've been getting a lot of letters lately. But I've been feeling a little ill today. Not so great, but I don't know. Maybe I will get over it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? And if you want to send a letter, channel page, top right corner, go for it. Boom, bada bing. Butterfly.
As one of my students says, deuces.
Deuces.